I packed at like 1 a.m. It is now 4 a.m. and I'm going to be really honest, I haven't slept. I got to about 2 a.m. and I was like, if I sleep now, I'm probably not going to wake up. So I've not slept, so let's just hope I can manage to catch some sleep on a plane, because I have a big event tomorrow. London, UK, here we come.
No one else can walk in your shoes. No one else can tell your story. And no one else can ever be you.
In Leicester, would you like to see where we are today? It's actually an old church building.
I was really questioned about why I choose to dress like this. Why aren't Muslim women oppressed?
To stop off to get some zamzam. Pray for me that I get there in one piece. Let's go to Istanbul. In 17 years as an adult, as a Muslim, I can never afford it. In this past year, I went to Medina in April, and then obviously I moved our life out in November. I went to Kuwait twice, Allahu Mubarak, and now I'm back going to the UK, and I have so many more trips coming for 2025. Tell me how I am still awake. I'm in Istanbul, just waiting to board the next flight, and then arrive in London, and my girl Mercedes is gonna pick me up, so I'm super excited. But yeah, we're just sitting here trying to work. I'm trying to be productive, and I'm so tired, I'm not gonna lie to you. I just keep zoning out, and I'm drinking black coffee. It's my second, and it's not doing anything. Like, I'm trying to drug myself up on black coffee so that I can be awake and do some work, because look, I've got a trip on my own, I haven't got the kids, I should be working, I have a lot to do. I've literally just got off the plane in Gatwick, and it feels like I'm in the North Pole. I feel like I'm in an ice skating rink in the airport. I'm not ready for this. It's absolutely freezing. Guess who I'm with?
Peace and love, ladies and gents.
You should see the first take. The first take was very dramatic. I'm so happy I'm with my baby. And the sagas of Khalil and Aisha
And the
returns.
sagas of trying to find how to get into a car park and how to get out of a car park.
But this is this is what a true friend is. This girl is driving me 2 hours home, and she waited for me. Love you, Aisha. I mean, I can see you here, but I love you.
Can you hear that?
I'm just here today with my Aisha Mercedes. I'm waiting to go onto a podcast, coffee in hand. London is freezing.
And it's also a complete dramatic palaver we spent probably 45 minutes trying to find parking, and now we've just parked.
Bearing in mind, I've got an event after this that I'm hosting, and I need to leave in less than an hour, and we haven't.
We've literally parked on the road.
Anyway, I'm here to be picked up. Let's go. So I have finally arrived after a long palaver at the studios, and we know we've got sunnah musk in the building because it smells incredible in here. Of course, I've got my taxi driver and the podcast studio host. Anyway, I'm late, so I'm going to get to it. Ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. As long as you are.
Let's go.
Years I didn't spend one day in school. I was outside, and I just got in with a lot of crazy crowds. I was just really lost. Looking back, I mean, my son's 14, he's a boy, and to think, I look at him, I'm like, you're a child, but I thought I knew it all, and so I would spend a lot of time in people's studios, and I became Muslim. And I had no idea how to take that girl into the woman that I was becoming. I couldn't be in the nightclub. I couldn't show more cleavage. So I love this religion. I love the stories of the women in the religion. Never. Mentally, physically, whether you're a man, whether you're a woman, abuse is not okay. So when I came out and I rebuilt my life, and I found confidence doesn't negate piety.
Back on the streets of London. I have literally just finished filming a podcast with my girl, and oh my god, don't take your hands off the wheel, I want to live. We're on our way now to the event. Hang on, I'll say hey to you from the other side, 1 second. So just finished filming for the podcast. You know, it's actually a really different experience being a niqabi and being a non-niqabi. I feel like the questions are quite different. I'm going to be really honest in everything, but it was a really good experience. It was a good interview. It was with Musk in a beautiful studio. So the next video you watch should have clips of the podcast. We had some really good questions, definitely out my comfort zone podcast. If they're a good interviewer, will always take you out your comfort zone, so just be prepared for the unpreparable. Anyway, we're off to the event. Look at gloomy London. I mean, tell me you don't prefer seeing Medina out the window than landing. But anyway, we are back, we are here, we're going to the stage. So the next time you see me, I will be on stage, or probably backstage. I'll take you out. See you in a minute. Into the venue. I'm a little bit late, there's just so much traffic in London, I can't keep up, but see you soon. Here we are back at my happy place where the stages are. Super excited. Let's do this. So the first thing I'm gonna do, I can't even get up so I don't want to fall. The first thing I'm gonna do is trial out the stage just to get a feel. So the sheikhs will be sitting here. One thing you need to know about me is I don't do podiums. They are my pet peeve. Let's see, where's me? Hi Kalila, it's nice to meet you. How are you doing? Aisha Mercedes told me I'm a neat. Back on the stage.
And is giving you a chance. Who knew that women need to be talked to? Allah. Allah's the one who knew, so he said don't talk. Unless it's necessary, don't be talking. Shield number 2. Shield number 3. Are we supposed to touch? Yes, no? No touching, not even. How do people change? If I'm covered, I'm different than when I'm not covered.
Right, whoever has come from Allah Ta'ala will grant them a way out of their trial and hardship. And He will provide for them in a way they never imagined.
So we just finished the event. I am so tired. You know when people keep asking you, are you tired? You know you're tired, but alhamdulillah, we are 7 a.m. tomorrow morning off to Birmingham for another event. I want to say a big shout out to our photographer. Can you go on like that? Okay, this woman, follow her. I'm going to share some of her photography. Book her. She's phenomenal. She just worked so hard today, and like we appreciate her so.
Amazing.
She's amazing.
Amazing.
Are you going to come on the camera?
She's absolutely
How did you
amazing.
find the
Follow
event?
her. Really, I enjoyed it so much. Any sisters who are watching this, just come. Just drop everything and come. There's something here for everyone.
So yeah, come to Birmingham, come to Leicester, come to Manchester, and I will see you there. So now we are being taken for food at a steakhouse. Finally, some warm. Guess who I'm with? Alaikum. Back to reality. We're back together finally. Alhamdulillah. We have lots to catch up with. Yes, looking forward to it. So I just finished up the event. We've been taken for steak dinner. Look how stunning this is. Just doing a quick bathroom break. But yeah, it was a great event. I really enjoyed it, and we're off to Birmingham at 7 a.m. tomorrow, and it's like 10 p.m. so you better know I need sleep right now, but this is so pretty.
America, but I live in Turkey.
We've got the Sheikha in the building. Assalamu alaikum. We've all been a drink. We've got Naima. we're all we're all literally squeezed into this table. And then of course we've got the lovely power of voice. Look at this, look what we've got. Look what we've got.
Okay, mashallah, mashallah.
And then of course we've got our
Don't get her kids.
but yeah, it's all of us. That is so pretty.
I'm just going to set you up down here so I can actually talk properly. But yesterday in the podcast we had so many breakthroughs, and I think one of the breakthroughs was really contemplating the fact that we're all made from different soils. Allah created so many different people for different reasons with different skills and to benefit each other. So we don't need to shy away or hide or apologise for things we love as long as we use them of khair. Anyway, let's go. Coffee in. I need to hit the road. Backstage with my beautiful new friend. Alhamdulillah. Ready for today?
Very ready, very ready.
Almost finished. We're just backstage. You can hear all the wonderful conversations. Alhamdulillah. But yeah, we're in Birmingham currently, and we're doing repetition. That's what I like about tours, you know, it's not like you have to reinvent the wheel. Every single city, you obviously are going to be getting better and better. You're going to be having more of an idea of what the audience need, what they want. Fundraising is going really well, Allahumma barik. It's just so beautiful when sisters pull together to make a difference. We've had Sheikh Jamal Uddin, she's talking right now. We had Dr. Sharifa, Carlo. Incredible, Dr. Sharifa. I'm so terrible with names, but she's brilliant, absolutely brilliant. And I'm just learning so much. Being backstage, you can probably hear them. They're just having these in-depth, insightful conversations. It's just like boom knowledge, boom knowledge, boom knowledge. Obviously, I'm not the most studious person in the world, but I am definitely benefiting. I do love my Lord, love Allah. I'm definitely here to benefit, and we just keep striving, you know. We just keep striving and trying to be in good company. Yeah, we're about to finish up the event. I'm going to do a Q&A, we're going to do a meet and greet, and then we head on the road to Leicester. Birmingham, it's been a good vibe. I definitely feel the vibe. Anyway, catch in with you in Leicester. Let's see what the venue's like there.
Okay, and I was being attacked in my home as well. My dad's a lay preacher, so they were trying to undermine my Islam. They were buying me books which were from the Bible Society about like the evil of Islam. Okay, so this was a critical time for me. I had my parents attacking me. When I go to work, people attacking me. At the university, I used to have all these Christian Lebanese friends before I became Muslim. They started telling me all these stories that put doubts in my heart. Like, they would tell me like the Prophet, peace upon him, used to go and listen to like Christians and then come back and Khadija would write the Quran for him. Okay? So this put a lot of doubts. I'm a new Muslim, I don't know, I don't know what, but how did I get out of that? How did I survive? Okay, I just want to talk about this. It's very important, right? So how I survived is, number one, I made sure I'm always with the practicing Muslims as much as possible. Like the whole weekend, I would stay with the practicing Muslims the whole weekend. So I had that, that input. Number two, I made sure that I'm always going to halaqat. Like any halaqah, any Muslim event, I would make sure that I am there. If I felt doubts during the week, okay, I would call up someone of knowledge, not necessarily knowledge, but like just someone more knowledgeable, and I would ask them, this person said this to me, what's the response to this? Do you understand? You've got to be proactive. To save yourself from the fire, to enter Jannah safely, you have to be proactive in holding on to your deen. Like it's like holding, the hadith about holding on to the, will become like holding on to the deen will become like holding on to hot coal. Okay? So you have to be proactive about your practice of al-Islam. That's what really helped me to stay strong. I made sure I stayed with the Muslims.
So we have arrived safely in Leicester. Would you like to see where we are today? It's actually an old church building and it's a lovely size. Looking forward to being on the stage. As you can see, sisters starting to come in. Leicester. Let's see, last time I was in Leicester for a tour, you bought the vibe. I like up there. this. Day 2, event 3. I'm tired, but let's go to work. Let's go to work.
So when you get your books, that one deed today, the weight that it can be. So if you've got anything inside of you, even if you don't have it, just you can raise your hand and they can come around and take whatever it is that you're able to give. And I want to share something with you.
So we are eating here, Empire Steakhouse, and they've taken, it's another church. Let's see what it's like inside. What is it gonna be like inside? Oh, I was joking with people that I can only attend places with a red carpet, so they've got it ready for me. You just flew up. You know, it's just not possible for me to enter without a red carpet. Oh, this looks nice. Very grand. Guys, I'm really sorry, but my camera's cracked, so I'm already a terrible filmer. But ooh, it's nice and warm in here. Oh wow, beautiful. All right, let's see what the food is saying. But so after the longest day, I am in the Hilton in Leicester. It's nice. It's really nice. The hospitality is phenomenal. The brother who owns it, he's from Zimbabwe in South Africa, and he's just fantastic. Oh my gosh, wow. He was just talking about a lot of shifts that he's hosted, and obviously knowing we do events, he was just really helpful. Bye, I'm not talking anymore. I'm exhausted. It's midnight and we got to leave here tomorrow at 7:15 a.m. Good night.
In the eyes and under the
Day
eyes.
3 in Manchester. We're behind the scenes, just popped into Tesco's. Did I miss that in Medina? No. But it's a nice convenience. Anyway, backstage, about to go on in about 10 minutes, and I completely burnt my tongue. I like black coffee, and for some reason, I think I'm just so tired. I'm running on 3 hours sleep again. My brain didn't register it was hot, and I drank it, and then I realised after my tongue is blistening. So please pray for me. I managed to make it through the speech because there's a lot of talking and my tongue hurts. But alhamdulillah, I'm feeling really excited for this one. I think I was really nervous on the first day because I hadn't really, hosting you, it's a big responsibility. But now I know what I'm doing, I know what I'm saying, I'm super excited. So Manchester, can't wait to see you in a few minutes. Shall I sneak peek?
I'm listening to you and I'm like, she's talking about me because I was that person, I'm a revert as well, and I was like, I love Islam, but I would never wear hijab, never. And then I started with the hair, and then it was backwards with the earrings, and slowly, alhamdulillah, what a beautiful example, jazakallah khair. Okay, we're going to do something that she loves. It's her favourite thing to do in the world. Rapid fire. Okay, are you ready?
Okay. Yeah.
So, I was told I need to ask rapid fire questions, and my brain went blank. So I researched and I thought, let me think of something really, really original. Are you ready? I came up with this all by myself.
And the internet.
Sweet or savoury?
Sweet.
Who agrees?
Although I try to keep away from it.
I know, we're all trying to keep away from it.
Yeah, but it's really hard, especially when someone gives you Dubai chocolate. You gotta taste it.
Yes, we buy chocolate. We were sneakily eating it in the back. Right. Very big question.
Okay.
America or England?
England.
Yay!
What?
Donald Trump.
I mean, is ours much better? Who agrees? Who likes England here? Because I am born and bred in England and it is not my favourite place to be. Okay, you love England? No, thank you. I ran away as quickly as I could. Okay. Let's think of a nice one. I'm going to do a nice one.
Okay.
If you could meet any Sahaba, you could go and meet any Sahaba, who would it be and why?
Salman al-Farsi.
Salman al-Farsi.
We submit to our family. We submit to our culture. We submit to our friends. We submit to our desires. We submit, and as a human being, sometimes we have a level. We have this far and no further. I will submit to Allah and I will make wudu, but you see this little nail right here? Ain't gonna wash that. Why? Kuwaitis have a word, kaifi, because I feel like it. Because that's what my brain tells me to do. What's the problem? Allah should be grateful to me that I'm doing the wudu. We don't say that, do we? Does anybody ever say something like that? Allah should be grateful that I'm doing this. But when we stop, and the limit that we stop at is before we reach the limit Allah stated, we're saying that to Allah with our actions. We're saying it to Allah. At least I prayed.
One piece, not one word. One piece of advice for our sisters, if they can just take something away today, what would it be?
Know your deen and read. Read. Anytime, and I mean this, anytime there's something, anything that you don't understand in Islam, or it's hard for you to do, try to find the wisdom in it. You can find it in science, you can find it in sociology, you can find it in emotion, you can find it in so many different ways. But wallahi, everything has a wisdom to it.
I have a big bookshelf, and I romanticize, like, I'm going to get up at Fajr, I'm going to read, and then my books stay there. So I'm taking this piece of advice. Who's going to be my reading accountability partner? Let's inshallah read more. Jazakallah khair for your time. Again, takbir. And I was really questioned about why I choose to dress like this. Why aren't Muslim women oppressed? And this is something that we get over and over and over again. Media, society, they don't represent us in a positive light. So I want to hear from you. If you could share one thing with the world about what it really means to be a Muslim woman, what would it be? Who's going to be my first brave speaker that will share? Assalamu alaikum. I am Leicester, CEO of Power Voice Academy, and I've had the honor and pleasure of hosting an incredible event with Shefa. It has been one of the most phenomenal tours to have been on. We did 5 cities, London, 4 cities here. I'm so tired, I've lost track. We did London, Birmingham, Manchester, Leicester. It has been amazing. We met amazing women. I have learned jewels from these incredible women from Australia and USA/Turkey. I flew in from Medina, and I'm so grateful to have this opportunity just to be together to empower women. So thank you, Shefa, for allowing us to be here together and do the work that is needed for our Muslim women. Your name? Insana. Okay, Insana has a question, and it's so beautiful. When you want to ask questions, may Allah make you of the righteous. Ameen. Thank you, everyone. For everything you've done, every benefit that reminds the believers may be heavy on the scales. Ameen. Jazakallah khair. We have the beautiful Sophia. He's going to try and commit to doing the reading with me. Okay? I'm going to meet some of you afterwards, and I'm sure the chef will do too, so please do stay until the end. So am I right? Yeah! Right.
I'm here for the event. Next level speakers. I did not prepare for them ready. No, thank you. Here we go. Let's go.
Improvements in modern technology, in astrology, we now know that actually the world is spherical.
Now, all the way from all over the place.
What kind of speaker are you? Right? I was like, I don't fit in boxes. I said, right in the box away. But if I say unleash, I'm that speaker where you need to say unleash. But unleash the power of voice, so let's practice it. Unleash. Unleash. And type it in the chat as well. Say unleash. Our voice, it means to unleash your voice the way God made you, because no one else can walk in your shoes. No one else can tell your story. And no one else can ever be you. Your voice is as unique as your fingerprint. And I want you to take your paper and online, I need you to write down, and I want you to share one thing. Tell me the same thing again with a big smile. Allow yourself to really feel that excitement, that happiness. Tell me all about it. What did you do? Tell me.
So, we've got the hands in the
Yeah, big smile, big smile. One of you needs to be heard. I'm tired of the world not seeing your voices. Are we ready to get unleashed? Yeah. Say unleashed. Unleashed.
It's really hard to film this, so I apologise if there's weird angles, but I can't see anything because it's so dark. Okay, my key takeaways are, if I do a tour again, I'm going to make sure I get a little bit longer because it was so back to back. So it's really, really exhausting. Obviously, I've got to go back to the kids and whatnot, so I definitely would try and at least get, like, if I could have had today and gone back tomorrow, much better. Okay, number 2, also planning times to see people. If you're on a tour, you can't see no one. I was just like, hi, bye. Even at the event yesterday, I had to leave early. Number 3, I am so blessed. There are so many people that I absolutely love, that I got to see, check in with, just incredible people. There's work to be done for speaking. I'm going to keep on doing it, just showing up powerfully and showing us success is possible without sacrificing your values. It gets to look like how you want it to look. Keep praying on it, keep using your voice. I'll see you in the next one. Let's go catch that plane.
Women around the messenger were amazing. That's who I strive to be. One more person. What would you like? Okay, I got one right at the back. I'm just going to go down here. What would you like people to know about Muslim women? Because I am tired. I'm tired of being told that we're oppressed and we are silenced. No one.